Alright guys, so I didn't want to do this, but it's going to be time to dive into this. Yeah, we have an absolute embarrassment from the Steelers. Yeah, it was rough. Uh, they are looking bad. For some reason right now they currently have the number one overall pick. I don't agree or understand how when also the Commanders lost and they haven't even beat anyone in their division, but whatever, we take those, I guess. Let's dive right into stats. Kenny Pickett, 34 for 52, 327 yards, one interception. Gotta say, that's pretty good to have a 327-yard performance in your opening debut. Jalen Warren, 5 carries for 24 yards. Not bad. Najee Harris, 11 for 20. Kenny Pickett, 1 for 10, and on a banger hit, he got up and showed that he is nobody's bitch right away. George Pickens, 6 receptions for 83, which was an absolute banger catch on one of them. Deontay Johnson, who also had a banger catch that didn't count. He had 5 for 60. Chase Claypool for 5 for 50. Zach Gentry, 5 for 43. Jalen Warren, 4 for 39. Pat Freiermuth, who left in the second quarter with his third concussion in 2 years, which is not going to be good for him. He had 2 for 12. Connor Hayward, 2 for 12. And then defensively, James Pierre led our team with tackles with 5. 1 interception, which was by Levi Wallace, the former Bill. No sacks on the day for the Steelers. Then looking over, we had Josh Allen with the Bills. 28 for 31, 424 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Case Keenum had 2 for 5. Devin Singletary, 6 for 42. Josh Allen, 5 for 42 on rushing. James Cook, 4 for 31 and a touchdown. This is where things got really, really bad. Gabe Davis, 3 receptions for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 98-yard touchdown on the third play of the game. Stephon Diggs, 8 for 102 and a touchdown. Khalil Shakur, 3 for 75 and a touchdown. And then looking at the defensive side of the ball for the Bills, Tyrell Dodson led their team in tackles with 7. Kyrie Elam also had 7 tackles. Damir Hamlin had 7 tackles. There was an interception for Kyrie Elam, a sack for Dodson, a sack for Von Miller, a sack for AJ Espinoza, which leads up to 3 total sacks on the day, which is just bad. But I'm not expecting much more from our defense, or our offensive line, to be honest. Our defense, I'm shocked, did really bad. Anyways, diving right into this, let's talk about the positives. Kenny Pickett at 327 yards, which I think is very good for someone who is making their rookie debut. I think he did a fantastic job, other than the interception, which honestly I don't really put blame on him. He was just trying to make a throw out really quickly, out of pressure. Yeah, that's about it. George Pickens, amazing pick by the Steelers, I think, now that we're actually getting him involved. Really, really good. Deontay Johnson, people can act like he's bad because he dropped the ball, but stop. I don't know. You guys might have seen me get on. Sorry, I'm really frustrated about this game. I was really thinking that this team would be playing a lot closer than they were. And all I'm seeing on Twitter are just the absolute insane takes. And it's really, really frustrating to see people who still think Mike Tomlin is a bad coach based purely off of his postseason record. Like, he's not one of the greatest coaches in the NFL currently. He's the second longest tenured head coach. He is one of the most winningest records of all time. So or the highest likelihood to win. He led a team who had a aging quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger, who, when he ran, literally fumbled and hit his face on the floor to a playoff berth, with one of the worst offensive lines ever. To be fair, they did get blown out in the playoffs by a single team better than them, but the point still stands. Like, I just don't get it. He almost led in 2019 the Steelers to the playoffs. It's just, overall, it's just super frustrating for me to see this on Twitter from Steelers fans who just are mad because we have one bad season. It's really annoying, but enough about that. I don't want to dive too deep into that. Kenny Pickett looked good. I did say that leading him against the number 1 defense in the league is going to be bad, and actually he played a lot better than I could have ever have expected, so I can't be that mad with him, to be honest. But then we have one team here, or one place here that I want to look at, which is the defense, and the defense is just bad now. They're just so bad right now. Not a single sack at all. No pressure on Josh Allen. They kind of just let everything happen. Yeah, so currently the Steelers have a top 5 pick. Again, I think after the Saints game, they're not going to have a top 5 pick. Taking a look at their schedule again, after the Saints, we have the Bengals, Colts, or we have the Bengals at home, at the Colts, at the Falcons, Ravens at home, at the Panthers, who just fired their coach, so they're probably going to tank the rest of the season. The Raiders at home, at the Ravens, and then at the Browns. So, and with the Dolphins not having Tua or Teddy Bridgewater for the next few weeks, I think that looking at the Dolphins game in 2 weeks could also be a win. I don't know. Same with the Buccaneers. They're playing bad, but I don't want to focus too much on the future right now. I just want to try and focus on this game. Overall, the defense looked bad. Kenny Pickett looked really, really good, I think. Other than that interception, which was a bad rookie throw, I still think starting him now was way too early. I wasn't expecting him to come in and light it up like the Pony Express on Twitter was expecting. 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 air touchdowns. Like, no, man. Insane to think that. Kenny Pickett is a great player. He did have the highest ceiling of any quarterback drafted in this last draft, but he's not a lifesaver. I don't even know if he's a franchise QB yet. It's way too early to tell. I don't know. Overall, I'm very embarrassed that the defense gave up 38 points, but at the same time, you guys have to realize we cannot have a defense play good if the defense is playing 60% or more of the snaps. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at the Steelers' defensive snaps this season. Okay, total snaps for the defense on offense 320 total offensive snaps. Okay, you guys hear that? Total offensive snaps 320. Total defensive snaps 366. That's so many snaps, guys. Why do we expect players or the defense to be good when they're playing 366 snaps through 5 weeks? That's 70 snaps a game. Okay, it's 73 snaps a game. Whatever. It's 73 snaps a game. The defense is playing more snaps than the offense by 46, guys. Come on, we have to stop acting like the defense is just bad. Yes, they're bad. Nobody is expecting a defense, and should be expecting a defense, to be good when they're playing 46 more snaps than the fucking offense. God, it's so frustrating. I'm so frustrated with Steelers fans this season. I'm so annoyed with them. They're just insane. They're so delusional. They've been delusional for years. Okay, I'm gonna be real. They've been delusional for years. Okay, every year they think that we're a Super Bowl contender. Yes, we have a good defense when our offense is good, but our offense is not good. We're not doing good. We're not playing good on offense. Our offense is anemic. Mitch Trubisky took 214 snaps through 3.5 games. Not good. Kenny Pickett, 106 snaps through 2.5 games. That's not good. That's not good. That's such a few number of snaps, especially if you're a starting quarterback. Najee Harris, 211 snaps through the total number of games, or through 5 games. Not good. 106 for Jalen Warren. Not good. Benny Snell hasn't even seen the field once. Chase Claypool, 282 snaps. Deontay Johnson, 287. George Pickens, 242. So bad. That's on offense. Let's look at defense. Myles Jack, 332 snaps. Alex Highsmith, 318 snaps. TJ Watt, 66, but he's injured. Devin Bush, 232. Malik Reed, 203. Akilla Witherspoon, 218. Cam Sutton, 336. Minka Fitzpatrick, 363. So let's take the most players from offense, okay? Minka Fitzpatrick, 363 snaps. Who's the most on our offense? Who's not a tackle? What's that? Oh, it looks like it's Deontay with 287. And he has that's 50 more snaps on defense. Please, can we use our brains and stop acting like Mike Tomlin is this evil being who needs to be banished to the Shadow Realm? Can we please use our brains and act like the defense is bad, not because the defense is bad or they're not getting pressure because whatever reason you want to call it? Can we please do that? Please? That would be so cool if we could be smart and use our brains and act like the team is good. I don't know. I'm sorry for ranting. This is a very, very ranting episode, but I just, in case you haven't been able to tell by me being on Twitter the last day, I was arguing with people all day yesterday because they're just really annoying. They're frustrating the hell out of me. I can't. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do at this point, because all I see from people, and yes, I know it's Twitter and I should just ignore them, but all I see from people who are supposed to be fans of the Steelers, because we have one mediocre season, are just acting like Mike Tomlin needs to be fired and we need to blow up the whole team. Stop. You're insane. Nobody should have expected Kenny Pickett to win here. I didn't expect them to win. Hell, if you watch my prediction video the other day, I said the Bills were probably going to win by 14 or more. We just have to, as players, understand that there's a lot more to the game of football than you guys are acting like. Okay? I get it. Matt Canada's bad. We need to fire him. He is so bad. Mike Tomlin does not need to be fired yet, I don't think. And until I see him play just absolutely awful, no. Maybe the defensive coordinator, Brian Flores, or Terrell Austin should be moved, because Brian Flores is an amazing defensive-minded coach, but I don't know. For right now, I can't do it with fans. And that's gonna be all I got for today's video. I'm sorry if this was a more ranty-like video and not something that you guys wanted to see. I'm hoping over the next couple weeks I can be a little bit better about content like this, but yeah, that's gonna be all I got for today's video. Take it easy, guys.